I don't believe that I'm just a story, but nor am I my past. I promise, this earthly pain doesn't last, but neither does it come last. And this pain, no matter how vast, will never pass his reach. And nor will these trials overcome the fire that he has put inside of me. And with this fire, we need to bring the world to heat. Yes, I'm in the world, but I'm not of the world. There's a spiritual separation. I don't believe that my tail was spun up in this world's rotation. I was designed before creation, but I am not a puzzle piece. No, I'm a part of a masterpiece. I can only see the brushstrokes, but my God, he can see the whole gallery. And so often we sit on display in our comfy, flashy frames, and those that pass by have nothing to say, but that's only because we ourselves have nothing to proclaim. We are gold. All we need is a refining flame. We must announce to the world his power of change, and all these statements are true. But admittedly, it wasn't always my faith. You see, I was in chains. I did as I pleased, but I was restrained. But now he struck the shackles from my wrists. My trials were dismissed. My cells with cold floors and tallied walls were turned to bliss. We gotta break free from the frames and fly a paint like a flag. We cannot become something that is easily missed. We can't treat these canvases like rags. And that pile of sin-soaked rags seems to continue to grow into a mountain from a molehill. And the king of the hill is a familiar beast that just won't hold still. But my God, he turns mountains to stones, and my giants fall when these stones are thrown. So why should I be afraid of where I go, when not even an armor-clad giant could overcome a little boy's hope? Heads turn when these flags of fiery hope are flown. But again, there was a time in life when I had no light to guide me down this winding road. I was dragged along by a searing rope. My addictions and temptations were telling me where to go, but this rope is a fuse. Those sins are a ticking time bomb, and now he's placed his fire within me. The only thing to do now is sit back and wait for those worldly restraints to go. Boom. I don't live by religion. I live a lifestyle. It's the biggest trend that you'll ever see. The only problem is that for some, the only example they will ever see is me. So here we go, world, look at me. When you're sinking, there's a certain peace that only a man that walks on water can bring. What do you think? The world is sick and I have the cure, and I'm just gonna sit back quietly? Sound travels through vibrations in the air we breathe. But my Lord, he can shake anything, so you can't stop me even with the sea. Watch out, world, because you haven't seen an earthquake of this size since 1960. Back at the premiere of AD, the Lord hung in front of the ones that should have been praising, like many they should have been on their knees. Instead, they stood tall and watched him bleed. I don't think you understand. He took the entirety of our pain. He let us sin burn instead of we. We're so focused on having it our way. Yeah, you can live life like Subway, but when you exit, you'll be living life in flames. So often we refuse to live with him by his side because of our own uncertainty. But I assure you, certainly assuredly, he can bring change. Yes, he died, but that was to bring his life, and even then he raised within 3 days. This is an absurdity. Personally, I can't help but fervently fight through this journey, even through all the dirty looks due to my opposition of all normalcy, because I know one day this will all pay when I see his face in eternity. So I'll keep on walking. No matter how many times I find myself falling, there are days when I even find myself crawling, when others are bawling, I have my head in my hands bawling. Sometimes I drift, but he never lets me drown, even when I let him down. I was born in the storm, but now I'm surfing waves. I sometimes cave. I was enslaved. He shattered my chains. I was trapped behind bars, and the world raised it just to laugh in my face, but I overcame with the power that he gave. I can't wait for the moment that I'm able to proclaim I am saved. The moment that I can elevate to the rooftops and scream, I am new. I am changed.